Talk about 2012 season in general. I know when you went over to the Muscle Milk Honda team, everybody had a lot of high expectations. And then can you talk about one of your first injuries that slowed you down right off the bat?
I was actually riding preseason and before Supercross. I was actually riding with Chad Reed, and we were having an awesome day at testing, and we were kind of having this like little lap time battle, and he would beat me and I would beat him, and it was pretty awesome. We were getting down so low where it was getting pretty sketchy, and ended up going over the bars and hurting my thumb pretty bad. And all of you who know, hurting your thumb and racing dirt bikes doesn't really go hand in hand. So struggled with that for a little bit, but the beginning of the Supercross season wasn't too bad. I got a fourth in Anaheim 1 and crashed at Phoenix and started to actually get the ball rolling. Then I came here to San Diego and was feeling really good and had a practice crash and actually broke my leg. And luckily it was a non-weight bearing bone. It was just outside the knee. And the next couple races were a real struggle for me. I mean, I could barely, I was on crutches all week, show up at the race, barely be able to ride. And I got a couple top 10s. And then I just started picking off podiums. I think I got 4 in a row, and then almost won Indianapolis. If I could take one race back, that would be the one. I led for 17 laps, I believe, and RV got me with a few to go. And so I got some seconds and was feeling awesome. And then just the last few, I struggled. I got a third in Las Vegas and ended up tying for third place in points with Bungie. And outdoors was a real struggle at the beginning. Had another bad crash at the beginning during testing. And then you know, I got a second at Redbud and started coming around. And then during the break, I was just going through some sand rollers, getting ready for Southwick, and I broke my foot. I didn't crash or nothing, just a small bone on the top of my foot. So now I'm kind of getting back going, and last week was a real struggle for me in the ruts at Steel City. But looking forward to this weekend. It's feeling the best it had. And it's been a bummer for sure to ride with injuries. I know everyone rides with them, but for some reason it's been one of those years.
If you're looking back at it, you consider you started off with a broken thumb, then you broke your leg and you rode, and I was privy to the fact that you're riding basically one-legged. I mean, it's pretty hard to do Supercross when you're putting 90% of your weight on one leg. I'm sure it throws your timing and your balance out, and then you ended up hurting yourself again. So to get a third overall in the Supercross series and to have, you know, many podiums and do as well as you did, considering you had 3 broken bones in 1 year, and most times a broken bone puts out for the whole year. So I think you did great, and you know, look forward again next year. I know you have some big plans on